Chloe, where are you at? It's been a few hours now. When are you going to get here?
Well, I'm busy right now, Nora. Unlike Miss High School Dropout over there, I graduated from college with a degree and am working a full-time job now. And I'm doing this all on my own, so I have a lot of things to work on. Maybe it's better you just shut up and stay out of my way, huh? The work I'm doing right now requires a great deal of focus, so I can't waste my time talking to you.
I thought that we made plans to meet today, so that's why I'm talking to you right now, right? So I just wanted to see if you were still even coming.
You want me to come?
Well, my fiancé is going to be bringing his family over to see our parents, and I wanted you to be there to meet him as well. I told you a while ago that I wanted you here for this, as well as for the wedding when we have a date.
Ah, now that you mention it, you did say something about a man. At that time, I was just thinking about my work, though. I think the idea of some stupid dropout like you getting married to a man was impossible, so I just zoned out from it.
Chloe, what are you saying?
Doesn't that man you plan to marry know that when he marries you, life will only get harder for him? Must mean that he's just as stupid as you then, and someone in my position doesn't really want to see two idiots getting married. There's no reason for me to see such a meaningless relationship come about. If you still really want his family to meet me, though, just send them a photo of me or something, and that should be enough, right? But I don't really care about seeing any of them, let alone even being known by them, so you don't have to introduce me.
Hey, Chloe! I told them that you'd already be coming to see them and to the wedding. We've even already made plans to make you food here as well. If you had planned on not coming to either the family meeting or the wedding, you should have told me sooner.
And I told you that, unlike you, I have a job to attend to, and I'm too busy to think about talking to a lowlife like you. I already know that because you couldn't even graduate from high school, that you have no understanding of the working world, so there was no meaning of me explaining to you why I won't be coming.
Why are you using the fact that I dropped out of high school as a reason to talk down to me still? Haven't you already learned by now that your obsession with judging people based on their education has lost you so many friends?
What are you talking about? All I did was told all those people that they were not on my level, so I didn't need them as friends anymore.
Well, anyway, you not coming to see my fiancé's family and to the wedding is what you've decided, right?
That's right. And you should know that I wouldn't even be able to converse with him or his family because I'm from a top-level university, and I'm sure that he was only able to make it through community college at most, right? If I had to come all the way there to see them, it'd be a waste of my time, and in my case, time is money.
You are right. He didn't graduate from a top-level school like you, so you both would never be able to talk to one another.
Then I'm going to stay here and continue doing my work.
Are you really working today, Chloe? It's Saturday.
Are you an idiot? I told you that I do a lot of my work on my own, right? And I do all of it from home. So when it comes to weekdays and weekends, they don't matter to me.
I overheard this from Dad, but you actually quit your job, right?
And that was because that company could not use me to my fullest potential, so there was no point staying there. Even though I'm working on my own now and am always busy, I at least feel like I'm in control of how much effort I put in.
But does that even mean that you're making enough money for yourself? After all, you are living at Mom and Dad's still.
And why would I need enough money when I'm living with Mom and Dad who were taking care of the bills? When you were living in this house, you never had to pay them to stay, right?
How old was I the last time I was living with them?
Please don't treat me like I'm a bad person when you were doing the exact same thing as me, please. Man, I'm getting worn out by having to talk to a dropout this much.
Can you please stop treating me like an idiot, Chloe?
Well, maybe you should have thought about that before dropping out without even getting a GED after. And since I have no interest in your fiancé either, please leave me out of your low-level wedding and low-income future together. Now, I need to get back to You're going to be marrying Mike, right? Do you mind telling me what his phone number is?
What's going on? If you have something you want to say to his mom, you can tell me and I'll let him know later.
Well, I just want to have a way to talk to him directly. And once the wedding is over, he's no longer going to be my daughter's fiancé, but my son-in-law. So if he ever needs me or I need him, I'd like to be able to contact him. It'd be for the best, right?
Well, you have a good point there. Let me ask him really quick if it's okay for me to give you his number.
And I'm sure he doesn't have a house phone anymore either, so please make sure it's his cell phone.
Oh, he said it's okay. And actually, this is a really good timing. We just decided on a place we'll move into next month after the wedding, so I'll give you the address of that too.
Thank you. I'm going to give this information to Chloe as well, then.
To Chloe? Why would you be giving any of this info to her?
Well, she was telling me that she really wanted to talk with Mike at some point before the wedding.
Now, hold on. It was you that said you wanted to talk to Mike, right?
Not me. Chloe does, actually.
Wait, you told me just a second ago that you wanted his number so that you could talk to him directly, right?
I didn't really think it mattered if I said I wanted to talk to him or Chloe wants to.
But Chloe is the kind of person that's going to talk crap to him when she gets the chance. I don't even want to think of all the things she'll try to say to him, so tell her no.
Now, come on, Nora. He's going to become her brother-in-law soon. I think it's just fine letting her know his phone number. You are kind of fussy sometimes, aren't you? She just wants to talk with him, so just let it happen and relax a little.
What is her reasoning for wanting to talk to him? Haven't you been able to see that any time Chloe talks about anyone I know, she uses that chance to tell them all sorts of horrible things in the hopes that they'll start talking down to me as well? And Dad has told you time and time again that you can't keep acting like she's not doing anything wrong.
I just want for her to be as happy as you is all.
You say that, but when Dad was working overseas while I was in high school, you used all my lunch money to buy games and crap for her so that she would leave you alone while leaving me without anything to eat sometimes at school. And over time, you even stopped taking me to school, so I had to stop going, right?
You're still going on about all that stuff that happened in the past?
Well, that stuff that happened in my past still affects me to this day. And now my little sister makes fun of me for something that you and her caused.
And your dad got very upset with me when he got home, so I know already that what I did was wrong.
Are you kidding me? Do you really understand?
I do! He even told me that he might divorce me if I ever did something that stupid again. He told me that he'd take you with him and leave me with Chloe. If he did that, Chloe and I would be left with no income and life would have been horrible. And I also didn't want to work, so I made sure that I stopped acting as I did.
I'm not really feeling sorry for you right now, so could you stop with this story? Just because you had to pay for your mistake doesn't mean that I can't feel pain from it either. Now please, do not give Chloe Mike's number.
Oh my, I already gave it to her.
Do you have any idea what she plans to do? She told me before that she doesn't care about Mike and I, so what's she going to do? She even canceled at the last minute when I asked her if she was still coming to see his family.
Well, it might have to do with me telling her that Mike is a very well-off businessman. She said that someone like you would never be a match for him, and that she'll take your place in marrying him. And I thought to myself that that was a pretty good idea.
What the absolute frick?
Well, I just thought that because he seemed to match her more, like the things he likes to do, the things he likes to eat, and the places he likes to go, that those two would be better off together. Chloe and Mike even sounds better rolling off the tongue.
Stop screwing around, Mom. He is my fiancé, Mom. Why are you making everything about Chloe still? You already ruined my education by treating her so well, but now you want to ruin my relationship with Mike?
Well, Chloe is a lot better off than you, right? She even has a better job than you and excels at it. You know it must not be very easy for her to sit in the house all day doing work, so I think it's just amazing that she's able to be that self-disciplined. At least she keeps herself busy, unlike some people.
I don't know what kind of job Chloe is doing now, but what does it matter that she's home all day working? She was the one that wanted to work at home all by herself, right?
And that's why, instead of having her look for a man to marry, I thought I'd do the favor for her.
And you want to tell me that the man you found is my fiancé?
Well, you can find someone that isn't a high-class businessman to marry. Chloe has a lot higher expectations, so it's only fair that she gets to have Mike over you.
I can't even begin to believe what is coming out of that mouth. It was already bad enough that you gave Chloe his number even after I said no. But if anything comes from this that ruins my relationship with Mike, I am not only going to cut ties with Chloe, but with you as well.
You guys are getting married next month, right? I know that this might not make it into that thick skull of yours, but I think it's a good idea if you hurry up and cancel that whole thing.
What do you want now?
I'm dating Mike right now, so I'm going to make sure that you both break up and never see one another again. And I think that right now would be the best time for the two of you to break things off.
Mike?
Can you not read? You know who I'm talking about, right? Your current fiancé.
And what do you mean you guys are dating right now? I am having a very hard time following everything you're telling me right now, Chloe.
Him and I are both talking every day, and every couple of weeks we go on a date. And next time, I'm planning on going over to your guys' new place.
New place?
Mom told me that you guys are getting a new house, and she sent me the address. So I'm planning to go over there as a surprise for him.
You're lying, right?
I'm very serious. You seem to be having a hard time being with Mike, so I've decided to take him from you.
You didn't even treat him like an idiot, but instead decided on taking him away from me? You're the one taking him from me?
I heard that he's a very well-off businessman. And because of that, the both of us are actually able to keep a conversation. So that would mean that he's meant for someone like me over some lowlife like you, right?
You need to stop screwing around right now, Chloe. Are you even aware of what you've been doing?
I know that he's not from a top-class school like me, but he sure does have all the things I need from a man. So once we've gotten together, we will be like a power couple.
Huh? What?
I'm saying that him and I will be way better off than if he chose to marry someone that couldn't even make it past high school. So I'm going to make sure he has a great future by marrying him in your place.
My husband is laughing his butt off right now.
Eh? Laughing his butt off? And husband?
Well, when we had decided on moving out of our current place, we also went to the city office and turned in our marriage forms. That made it so that we could do both our new address paperwork and marriage paperwork all in one day. So if you really think that you're going to steal my husband from me, you'll have to get him to divorce me first. And in that case, that would mean you have been cheating on me with him, and therefore I could get a settlement out of you guys.
It would be a shame to have your little sister take your husband from you now, wouldn't it?
And that's why Mike is laughing right now. He just told me to stop acting like a fool because he can't take too much more laughter.
What is going on?
He even told me that he's never even seen you face to face before. And I just looked through his smartphone and there is nothing in here that shows that you've ever even contacted him before. He's just as surprised as I am that you're not able to steal someone that you've never even met yet. And that's why we're laughing so much.
He's just saying that because he's been cheating on you with me, right? He knows better than to stay with a dropout, so he's just making sure that you don't find out that he really has been talking to me. And by the way, he's known me since high school because we both were in the same school together.
Are you aware that Mike hasn't even been in the States for the past 10 years? He went to both high school and college in England. He was in the US up until he finished middle school, and from there he left to go study and work overseas.
Eh? England?
And when I looked at the school he went to there, it far outranks the college you were at. Makes your college look like a school for the dumb, if I had to be honest.
But Mike told me that he had graduated from a very nice school in Texas, though.
Who is this Mike that you're talking about then? Can you show him to me or something?
He has dark brown hair and wears glasses. And I'd like to say that he is around 6'1" or so.
Well, my husband has blonde hair and doesn't have glasses or contacts. He's also 6'6".
He is? What's his full name? Michael Draves, right?
No, he's just Mike Brown.
Who is that?
That's what I'm asking you about.
But I made sure that the number Mom gave me was the one that I started texting, and his name was Mike. That's what he told me.
Well, there can be more than one Mike in this world, Chloe. I also just had Mom send me some screenshots of the text she sent you with the numbers, and it seems to me that she mistyped one number in the contact info.
She mistyped something?
Well, it seems that whoever you started to text had the same name as my husband by luck.
Could something like that really happen?
Well, I'm just glad that it did this time. This shows me that neither Mom nor you were ever able to contact Mike to begin with, and so I don't have to be worried anymore.
Well, whatever, I guess. I was at least able to come out of this with another man that seems to be very well off. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to stop your wedding, though. I was really hoping that I could knock you down again, but I guess we'll just have to act like this never happened between... Hey, Nora, where are you right now? The phone number may have been mistyped, but she still got the address of your new place, right? Right?
What's wrong? I'm in the middle of my wedding right now.
Wedding? It's today?
Today's mine and Mike's wedding.
But right now I'm with Mom.
Well, I never invited either of you. And Dad had specifically asked that I don't invite Mom to this wedding. He said something along the lines of Mom always acting like a fool, and he didn't want any of that on my big day. And since Mom and Dad are now finished with their divorce, they have no reason being around each other anymore.
I know that. Because he told me to stay away from his as well. And that's why Mom and I have come over to your new house.
Well, I don't want you over there, so you both go away.
Well, it was your fault that we were both tossed out of the house, so you are not responsible for the two of us.
This is what you both get, right? You both had planned on taking my husband away from me, so there's no sympathy coming from me. Have you even thought about going to that other Mike guy that you started dating and asked him to help you both out? Oh wait, I forgot you tried to, but when he heard about what you did, he left you in a heartbeat.
I'm the victim here, Nora.
But weren't you the one that wanted to ruin my future even more by taking my husband from me and then leaving me with a canceled wedding? That's why I am so happy that Mom messed up the phone number and led you to start talking to some other random man. I'm sorry that you were too stupid to tell that the Mike you were with wasn't my Mike, and that you went ahead and rubbed that in my face.
I just wanted my Mike to give me some money to help pay off the debt Mom and I have with Dad now. He's asking for around $50,000 in total. Can't you at least help us in some way?
But unlike me, who's only graduated from middle school, you have a nice job that keeps you busy, right? So that $50,000 should mean nothing to you since you are at such a high level.
Well,
I know, Chloe. You would lock yourself in that room all day playing video games while streaming it on Twitch, and you called that your full-time job. You only had around 20 viewers at a time, right? It's crazy that you rode your little boat of having such a great educational background and made that sound like you were better off than most people, even though all you do is play video games all day.
You've seen my streams?
One time, yes. I only watched for a minute, but that was enough to learn all I needed. You were in the middle of spending money you made at that company before you were let go on some boxes or whatever, and the people in the comments were asking where you got all that money, and you said from having gone to such an amazing university. But what they didn't know is that you're just a lost cause of a NEET that lives in her parents' house because your mom is too delusional to see how much of a loser you really are.
I'm not a NEET. I'm just in there working on my streams all the time.
Did you forget that before I had to leave high school, all you would do is ask Mom for money to spend on your games instead of doing homework yourself? Dad was pissed when he learned she let you do that. And he even told Mom that he would divorce her if she ever did that again, and yet, here we are. You and Mom are the whole reason why you both don't have a house now, and Dad will no longer support you.
Well, Mom was a housewife.
That's not my problem. You guys can figure this out on your own. If I come home after the wedding and you two are still around my house, I am going to have to call the police to come over and take care of you.
The police?
Well, I could just ask you both to pay me to stay on my property, but I'm sure that neither one of you could afford to do that right now, right? Actually, are we planning to move again anyway? So you'll just become squatters at that point and could really get into some trouble.
But didn't you just move in?
Well, because Mike really liked living over in England, we've decided that we'll just move over there. And since I don't really have anything holding me down here, I'm going with him.
To England? How are you going to be able to find a job in another country when you can't even find a good job here?
Well, since I didn't go to high school for very long and left the house soon after, I was able to have Dad find me a nice job, and I've been working there for a long time now. And I mean that as I have built up a really good resume with lots of references from the accounting company I was at. I'm sure that with all this experience and good word, I can find a job over there.
I never knew that.
Well, you never bothered to care about what happened to me. So I moved into a house with one of the owners of the company, and when I turned 18, I got my own apartment with the help of Dad as well. So I am very well equipped to be going to England and finding work there. And if not, at least I'll have Mike making a lot of money, who said it's fine if I just plan to not work and just live as his wife. And that's why I'm going to England with Mike and won't be around much longer here.
But how did you even learn accounting without going to school?
I had a very nice boss to teach me, as well as took some online courses that he paid for to teach me all I needed to know. And actually, in my case, I even have enough experience that I could become a private accountant and just do freelance jobs over in the UK. I had always been really good with numbers back in school, so I'm really glad Dad found me this line of work and it worked out for me. Unlike someone I know.
Wait. Why are you able to do work like that? I'm at a way higher level than you.
Well, sorry, Chloe. The wedding is going to carry on now, and so I am going to have to go. Just be happy that you are a really smart girl and have had everything handed to you by Mom. You'll be able to figure something out with these new cards you've been dealt, and you'll only have to take care of Mom now, so that shouldn't be too bad, right? You can use that as another thing to brag about. They had no choice but to stick together and survive on what little they had. Mom still refuses to work, and Chloe, with no real job skills, had to find something fast. They ended up using their remaining money to move into a shared apartment with 4 other people, all sharing one bathroom. To start paying Dad back, Chloe took a night shift job at a gas station. I checked her Twitch channel recently. No new streams since she got kicked out. It looks like her streaming career is officially over. Now she's stuck starting from scratch and learning how to be an adult while supporting a full-grown, immature mother.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.